What is up, guys? Giants901 here with another FIFA 17 formation guide. This one's going to be another 4-3-3 formation guide, but this one's going to be focusing on the second variation of the 4-3-3, which is also known as the Holden variation, with one CDM and two center mids compared to some of the other 4-3-3 formations. As always, though, make sure to check out all my other formation guides and make sure to check out all my other tutorials so you guys can improve your FIFA 17 game. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out any future ones. So let's start it off with the best instructions and the ideal players for the left back and the right back, guys. You just want to make sure to tell them to stay back while attacking. Have some pretty pacey guys with at least 85 pace and at least 80 defending. The higher, the better. Then we move over to the center backs, and those guys you just want to leave on default, stay back while attacking, and make sure they're also pretty pacey, at least 70 pace I would recommend, and at least 80 defending. Really try to get it to 85. The higher in the defending stat, the better. Get some good physical stats that could also really help you guys out. Then we move over to the CDM position. I tell them to cut passing lanes and stay back while attacking. Here, you want to have somebody with at least 75 defending. If you want a true CDM, someone that'll stay back, you don't have to worry about him attacking too much. Make sure to have one with at least 80 defending. But usually, if you have somebody with a good 75 defending and you have one of those other center mids that also has around 70 to 75 defending, that would work perfectly. So then we move over to the center mids. Now, like I said, you can really change it up a little bit here. What I usually like to do is have the CDM be at least 75 defending, and then my center mid, one of them, to be at least 70 defending. In this case, it would be Vidal. He stays back, helps out a little bit in the defense, and in that case, if you want him to help out in defense, tell him to stay back while attacking, and tell the other guy that's not that great defending, that's going to be more for your attacking. You don't really have to tell him anything in terms of instructions. You can just be a good guy with good passing stats. Then we move up to the left wing and the right wing, and what I tell them is to stay forward and to cut inside, so they're always making those runs towards the middle of the pitch, and you can always be looking for them to make those runs. You want to have good pacey guys with good dribbling stats. Those are usually the keys for the left wing and the right wing. Lastly, guys, we got the striker, and we got only a sole striker, so I usually like to have somebody that's a little bit stronger, a little bit more of a complete striker with good shooting stats, good dribbling stats, and decent pace, but it's not really as required as if it were a two-striker formation. Tell them to stay central and be the target man. Now, do I recommend this formation? Yes, it's a good formation. It's really good for defense. So if you're struggling with your defense, this is a great formation, especially if you like your left wing and your right wingers. You want to put them in a squad that has good defense. This is the formation for you. Then we move on to the pros and the cons of this formation. The pros, extremely solid for defense. Really good, I find. If you have the right CDM and another center mid that can help out on defense, this could be an extremely solid defensive formation. It's got a great positioning for those left wingers, those right wingers, so they can get involved in the game rather than putting them at the left mid or the right mid position. The spacing is pretty good. I like the spacing in terms of the midfield. I think it's pretty good along with the positioning. The weaknesses, the cons, is nothing fantastic. The attack isn't my favorite. I think it's kind of weak in the attack sometimes. I don't really see anything too special about it, especially in the attack. If it wasn't for how good the defense was, I really wouldn't recommend this because the attack just isn't anything to write home about. I find that there's a lot of other 4-3-3 formations with better attacking, but since the defense is so good, I still would recommend this one. How to use this formation? Very simple. You want to attack again through the middle. You can use those wingers. Get the ball to the striker. Look for those wingers cutting inside. Do some good passes with those midfielders. Try to get the ball to the middle of the pitch and score that way. Alright, so let's get into some examples of me using this formation in game. Here you can see I get some nice little movement here. Try to get the ball to the middle of the pitch using my midfielders. Doing some nice quick attack. Looking for those wingers to make those runs. And then looking once again back into the middle of the pitch to see if someone is there. Find Hernandez, and I scored the goal. Very important. Like I said, though, it wasn't that fantastic when I used this formation for the attack, but I do score a few goals. Here I do more of a quick attack. You're seeing me attack a little bit quicker, get the ball up there, find my players, get the ball again to the middle of the pitch, wait for those runs to develop, good runs there by my midfield, and I'm able to score. But again, most of the good part about this formation is defense, and here you're going to see an example of me just playing good defense with it. It just stays back a lot of times. You got the right midfielders. If you're struggling with defense in this formation, it's because you don't have the right midfielders. But if you get the right midfielders, you really will dominate on defense. But that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys liked this formation guide. If you did, please leave a like, comment, share with all your friends. Click on one of these boxes to check out some of my other series, including my tutorials, my top 5 videos, like my top 5 skill moves, the rest of my formation guides, and my ultimate team videos. And of course, click in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss out any future tutorials or tip videos. Thank you guys so much.